Hi guys, welcome back to 2019. I say this because my last two videos were taken in 2018, but we're back to present and it's time to to pick who won the giveaway. So we get that done first, so you don't have to listen to me talking for the whole video before finding out if you won the candies or not. So I made a list of you guys who commented on the giveaway video on Excel. And I know there may be better ways and probably I go through steps that are not needed, but this is the one that I know, okay? With the random function. I may be wrong, but look, we do this. Then we copy this thing to the rest. Okay. Then we make sure they don't change anymore. Cause yes, okay, then we delete this because we don't need the name, and then we pick one, meaning sorting from largest to smallest, so the one that is closer to 1 wins. Make sense? Questions, doubts? Let's go. Mawian Chad. Shucks, I don't know how to pronounce that, but congratulations! You are the one chosen by the Excel formula. So I'll contact you. Where are you from, by the way? Well, I guess I'm gonna find out. Now, don't tell me that this is the one who said they didn't need the candies. No, perfect. You're the one who said, congratulations on reaching 1,000 subscribers and would love to see you in different hairstyles. Well, I don't know if that can be achieved, unfortunately, but you can have candies. So yeah, I'll contact you later. Now let's move into the question and answer. So you can click away if you don't care now. Daniel Yoshihara-san. Sorry, but are you from Japan? Are you living in Japan? Anyway, yes, Pompey has dogs. And as you saw, maybe one, my mom tried to give him water because it was kind of dying there, but there weren't that many actually, just some walking around. Maybe there were more in 2001, I guess. Kendrick Barrow says, time flies so fast. I remember seeing you on Italian podcast 101. Well, you will see me there again. And this was a spoiler. Oopsie. Is there diversity where you live? Like different cultures from Europe, Caribbean? I mean, many people, but I wouldn't say like, let's say New York, for example, where you can find literally people from all over the world. You can find people here too, but we kind of all merge and try to adjust to Japanese culture, which is still the dominant one, and it's really, really different from where especially I come from. So I would say not too much diversity. Also because like there are a lot of Asian people, but I know there are like communities of Brazilian people. It's really common in Japan and Americans, but not really close to me. Congratulations, thank you, Tommy Salami. Oh, I laughed so much at your joke. I don't remember which video was it, but where you said that you thought your name was Manja just because your grandma kept telling that to you. That was the best. Dean, so nice. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been asking if you can send something to me instead, and I still haven't figured out how to have a mailbox here, but I think I will. Or eventually I'm thinking of giving you an address in Italy, so when I go back, I'm gonna go back in 2 months and something for a trip again, I can get those. I'll let you know. Thank you, Alexis. Moira, thank you so much every time for your comments, like especially with Lila. When we are in a video together, we always think, will Moira like this? You really motivate me. Egyptian is amazing. I've always wanted to try that. And you know, I don't know if you know, but in Turin there's the Egyptian museum that is like the second biggest in the world after El Cairo or Alexandria, I don't remember. After Alexandria, yeah. But it's amazing, but it's so hard. Why did you want to learn Japanese? I think I realized this just a while ago, but just because it was something I didn't suck at. To be fair, like when I started studying English, I was not bad at it, and people were like, oh, you're good with languages, you should try more. And I really liked Japan at that time, which is like junior high, because I was into like cosplay and manga and anime. I know, like nerd, but and when I was reading mangas and I discovered that you could read like them faster if you could understand Japanese, which was the language they were originally written in, then I was like, I have to learn this language. Thank you, Erin. I'm going to Rome next year. Have you been? Anything specific? I have been, but only once, and I didn't really like it that much. I mean, Rome is great, especially if you've never been to Italy, but it's so big and kind of spread around. Like the things that you want to see are really here and there, and going around by car at least wasn't the funniest thing. It's like the videos that you saw in South Italy, that kind of thing. So I don't really have any specific thing you have to see. I mean, the things that everyone would tell you, like Colosseum, eat pasta carbonara, that's for sure. But I would say plan in advance, like especially when you want to go and where and how, because it may be tricky. It seems close, but then it's not. Especially Vatican, it's so big, it's gonna take you so much time. But yeah, enjoy Rome. And let me know if you could use some Italian there. And in the end, it's too bad, Ahmad, you didn't win. But my question is, what did you study in college and what are you working in Japan? Yeah, that's also something that a lot of you ask me all the time. I studied Japanese and German. Again, just because I didn't suck at languages. So I was like, well, I guess, because I couldn't really do maths and didn't have any other interests in particular. So yeah, Japanese and German, and was hired in Italy by the company I'm currently working for, which is a hotel chain. Like it has hotels all around Japan, and I work in the office, in headquarters, web promotions. So we do like advertisements or try to appeal to, especially what we do, and by we I mean foreign. Not there are so many, it's like 3, 4 maximum. Theoretically, we try to appeal to foreigners, like giving them informations or like trying to translate the websites, blah blah blah, because the company has more than 30 hotels. So yeah, there's stuff to do, and that's why you saw me, I don't do that anymore really, but you saw me traveling around that much, because I could go to hotels here and there to make some contents for foreigners. So yeah, when they come here, that's what I do here. Thank you, Catolio. That's what I want to do, give a good jiggle to people. Thank you, Aiden. Pellegrini, your name is more Italian than mine. Thank you, Karen Stewart. I'm really happy that you noticed that the authenticity. We talked about that. We touched on that on a different video, because I'm kind of tired of seeing people being like, yes, Japan is amazing, just come here, or yes, Italy is amazing, or Italy sucks, blah blah. Kind of trying to keep a good balance there. Thank you, Edmund, too. Then we have the community part, which I just unlocked with 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. And when is your birthday and my sign? Water sign? No, baby. I was born on the 30th of April, which means I'm Taurus, ascendant Scorpio, and my moon is in Leo. So yeah, the worst that you can have, basically. What is the kind of your job? Are you working as a teacher? No, I'm not, but I did when I was in Italy. As you may know, I did like Skype lessons in Italian to people online. Maybe I'll go back to do that once. So if you're interested, don't forget about me. Hope you're not still finished with question and answer. I'm not. Why did you leave Italy and travel to Japan in particular? Wow. Actually, this is something you may not know, but when I was 17, I went to Austria for 3 months to live there in a host family. So Japan is not the first foreign country I've lived in, but can we stop, bird? Thank you. As I said before, I really liked the cosplay. I was really into the cosplay hobby as an hobby, like you dress up as a character, right? And that also led me to find out more about fashion in Japan, because there was a big thing. Nowadays it's not that much, but at that time there was like the Lolita fashion, the Decora, the Visual Kei. Everything looked so nice to me, because I think I was in that kind, like that age where you're trying to figure out how to express yourself, how to not be the same as the others, like, you know. So yeah, I found a way to do that in fashion and cosplay. But doing that in Italy, especially at that time, I think nowadays it's easier. I don't know, because I'm not young anymore. But it wasn't really well received. Like you would get, like I got comments on the street, or like I didn't really feel safe when going out, like dressing as I wanted to, because you could, yeah, hear people telling you things, which is fine, whatever, but also, do I really want to go through that every time I just like go out and shopping just because I want to dress up like that? No. Also, the pictures and stuff like that I took inspiration from came from Japan. I spent a lot of time on forums online, and I thought that, wow, Japan is that place where you can dress as you want and no one will ever tell you anything, because you saw pictures of people like in Harajuku and stuff like that, right? It was amazing. So I always wanted to come here and dress as I wanted to without being. I really hope you can hear that because I'm creeped out. But anyway, without being judged for that. Then I realized that it's not that people here don't judge, it's just they don't go through the trouble of saying it out loud because they're not, because it's not culture here. It's not a thing to just express your emotions or your thoughts. So why would you judge, right? But still, the situation was the same. I mean, I could have come here and wear whatever the fuck I wanted to. So that's what got me into Japan. And by the time I came here, I wasn't really into fashion that much. But I still like learned about other cultural things that really fascinated me. So yeah, that's what brought me here to begin with. First time. Also, a lot of my friends were into Japan, and I remember being really influenced by that. What gave you the courage to live in another country? Nothing. In fact, it sucked. And it still does. I mean, it's not really like I had to find the courage to leave. It's more like I felt like I didn't have any other option. Like I felt like I needed to see something else, to experience something else, to be happy, to feel fulfilled, to grow as a person. So I feel like even if I didn't come to Japan, I would have definitely gone to another place. Like I said, I went to Austria already when I was 17. So like, why would I have done that if I wasn't driven like to find something different from what I knew already? So it's not really that I had to force myself to do that. It was more like a natural thing. Like I couldn't find, I don't know how to say, not peace of mind, but I just felt like I always had to go somewhere to do something, and that's what gave me the input to live. And also, like, it's not like I thought, oh, okay, if I leave now, I will never be back. So just, I think I just took things as they came and step by step. Because if you have to think like, oh my God, I'm gonna leave the country, I don't know when I'm gonna be back, when I'm gonna see my family and friends, God, then you will never do that. Yeah, if you have to think that you will be lonely and that you will cry sometimes, then yeah, you don't do that. But just think about the good things, the things that you learn, the things that you wouldn't see otherwise, the things that you learn about yourself, about feeling those emotions too. So yeah, I think it's not that something gave me the courage. It's more like I had to do that for myself, kind of. But then, yeah, I guess when I moved here after university, it was easier because I had my boyfriend here, right? I mean, my ex-boyfriend. We broke up. I said this already, but just to make things clear. But yeah, this is something that I get a lot of times. Why the TheZpan? What does it mean? I don't wanna disappoint you, but like it's stupid. I remember when I was here as a student and I was saying my name, which is Desire, right? But it's French, but it's hard for people to pronounce, I don't know. So for American people, I just went with Daisy. My name is Daisy. But when they asked me, how do you really pronounce it? Like, what's your real name? Because, yeah, I made them call me Daisy or Deji for Japanese people, but what's your real name? How do people call you in Italy? People in Italy, like my family and my friends, they call me Daisy. No, sorry, you see, that's wrong. When I speak in English, it just comes out as Daisy, but no. They call me Daisy. It's more as a Z, and that's why when I was trying to explain this to my American friends, I was like, it's more like the as the, like Z, as a Z, not as an S, not Daisy, but the Daisy, right? So the Z. I know it's not like Z, but anyway, that's how I saw my name transliterated, like as you would pronounce it in English, like the Z, and I really liked it. So when I had to find a name for YouTube, I didn't want to use my real name because it's boring. So I was like, but I still want it like to be mine. So if you read that out loud, it's the Z, right? And I mean, it could be the Z, the Z, but you know, that's what I want people to think. So that's why I'm telling you now. It's the Z, but there was too, like, unpersonal still. So I added pan, which is for pandas, because I love pandas, as you may know. And also because pan in Japanese means bread. I loved bread. I still love bread, not that much as before, but I still love bread. And the funny thing is that in Italian, bread is pane, right? And in Japanese, it was pan. So everything made sense for some reason, just to put that together. So I was like, TheZpan. I don't know. Not thespian, because a lot of people are like, oh, is it because it's thespian? No, because then I would have a more interesting channel. It's just about me, because I'm really selfish and I really like to eat. So there was that. The Z and pan together, TheZpan. And now you know. So when you eat bread, think about me. Are you the real teacher from the podcast? Yes, I am. It's amazing how people think about that. Like, I did it as a part-time job. Like, I would have never thought that that would bring me into YouTube. It's amazing. Really. I've seen you in Italian tutorials. Is that you? Yes, it is. Are you still in Japan? Are you there for studies? No, I'm working here. As I said, still in Japan. Yes, don't know for how long, but for now, here I am. Well, this was it. And I hope I answered all of your questions. If you still have some, just ask them. I will answer at some point, or just with a comment, like normal people do. And thank congrats again to the winner. I'll talk to you soon. And oh, that was my wrist. But we're still alive. And yeah, please keep watching my videos and comment, because as I said, it really makes my day. And I'm so happy making videos. So yeah, having feedbacks on those, it's really nice. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.